MC for today's program. I'm pleased to represent the Vigo County Capital Improvement Board and move this program toward the finale, where we have the opportunity to hear from Larry Bird himself, which I know is why you're all here. So let's get this party started. Welcome to the new and revitalized downtown Terre Haute, a place of nearly 150 businesses, 20 restaurants, the Wabash Riverfront, common ground for thousands of college students, thousands of residents, and now, with the Larry Bird Museum, 8 museums within walking distance to one another right here in downtown Terre Haute. Now for the official welcome, let me introduce you to the podium. Mayor Brandon Sackman, the 43rd mayor of the city of Terre Haute, as he likes to call it, Terradice, who will be jumping out of a plane on Saturday at the Terre Haute Air Show, so stay tuned. And Commissioner Chris Schweitzer, current president of the Vigo County Capital Improvement Board, and our favorite backup to the backup point guard for his JV team during his time at West Vigo High School. This should be a treat. Come on, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As your mayor and a lifelong basketball fan, it is my honor to stand before you today. We are here to celebrate a legend, a man who brought Indiana to the forefront of basketball greatness. Yes, folks, it is the one and only Larry Bird. Larry soared to heights that many can only dream of. He led the Celtics to 3 NBA championships, earned multiple MVP awards. He showed the nation that the basketball school in this state starts with ISU. He made trash talking in art form, and I think we're all pretty lucky that Twitter was not alive back then. I can't imagine what we would have looked like. As we open the museum today, let's celebrate his legacy, his achievements, and the countless hours of joy he brought to fans around the world. May this museum inspire future generations to shoot for the stars, or at least a three-pointer. To the students and kids in attendance and in the audience, dream big, fight for those dreams. Know that every single day is game day. And if you would fight and train with a tenacious effort like Larry, maybe one day we'll be building a museum for you. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce West Vigo's very own backup point guard at 5'8.5", Chris Schweitzer.
Good morning. I'm sure some of you still know how to do this. Can we get a Larry chant? Larry, 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 Larry. Back to Terre Haute, Larry. We're glad to have you here. Thank you so much. I have the opportunity and honor to serve as the president of the Vigo County Capital Improvement Board, for which I'm very thankful for. This is a long time coming. This is nearly 2.5 years of progress, and it was tough to get to this point, and we're here today. So I want to thank all of you for coming here today. Hope you take the opportunity to reserve your spot for the museum tomorrow and here on out, and enjoy your time in Terre Haute, and thank you for coming so much. We appreciate it.
The next 2 individuals have played a vital role in steering the Larry Bird Museum ship from beginning to end. They worked side by side to navigate the ins and outs and ups and downs. They worked with numerous vendors and guided big decisions that led to today's exciting events. First, John Marble, former Vigo County Commissioner and CIB board member, was a part of this project from its inception nearly 8 years ago. From the convention center to the museum, he didn't give up on the dream to bring this museum to our downtown. John kept a steady hand over this project, and in a moment, we'll join Terry Conley at the podium. Terry Conley joined the CIB nearly 4 years ago and joined John on this journey at the beginning of her service to the board. She worked quietly behind the scenes to not just make it happen, but with determination to ensure that every detail was considered. I even caught her yesterday going through the museum meticulously one more time. With that, it is my pleasure to ask both John and Terry to tell you a little bit more about their journey. John, Terry.
This is exciting. As we open the doors to the Larry Bird Museum, you will find inspiration through a remarkable journey. A journey that started from Larry's early days in a small town in Indiana. Whether through a league or a pickup game in the park, life skills are often learned through the game of basketball. Throughout the museum, you will see powerful images and quotes from Larry and others that display these life lessons of unrelentless hard work, the ability to overcome obstacles, as well as the importance of believing in yourself, all leading to Larry Bird's profound accomplishments. The museum offers a complete and interactive experience that showcases Bird's life and career through never-before-seen interviews with coaches, teammates, and rivals. The museum allows you to test your basketball knowledge through trivia questions, as well as the opportunity to shoot a free throw with some advice from the legend himself. In addition, rare memorabilia, awards, and personal stories will bring his legacy to life. You will have a deep appreciation for Bird's impact on the game of basketball and his inspirational story from those simple beginnings to an NBA legend. The past several years, John Marvel and I have worked on a committee of talented and dedicated individuals to create this experience. Just as teamwork is important in basketball, it took a lot of teamwork to get here today. The one person there's so many people to thank, but we have one person that we really must thank. That one person, Larry Bird. We're forever, yes. For that, we are forever grateful that you chose the heart of downtown Terre Haute to tell your story. The museum is more than a tribute. It is an immersive journey into the heart and spirit of Larry Bird. And we are very excited to give the fans a glimpse of the man behind the legend. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this next individual, he's been the catalyst for the revitalization of downtown Terre Haute. He believed when others questioned what was next. He shared a vision for the future of a downtown full of businesses, people, and community connections. A vision that included new hotels, new restaurants, revitalized buildings, murals, like the new one we have here today, and an overall hustle and bustle of activity. A vision that included a Larry Bird Museum for the people of Terre Haute and the state of Indiana. For those of you who know Greg Gibson, you know he prefers I not say any of these things about him. In fact, he's not liking this one bit, I'm sure, right? Yeah, doesn't like it. But it needs to be said and more. He attributes his love and service for his community to his parents, Max and Jackie. And he continues that legacy with new sacrifices and traditions along with his wife, Amy, his daughter, Lucy, and his son Jack. Although Greg, Amy really is the cool one, so we all know that. That's okay. And I will say this, I'm not sure why Larry likes you so much, but Terre Haute has benefited for over 40 years, so we are thankful for that friendship. So thank you. Now I could continue, but I believe in the power of pictures over words. So I'll leave the audience with this little photo. Is there a photo up here? Yeah. And Larry and Greg, if you can't see that, you should probably turn around and take a good look. Okay, you want one more look? You might want to look one more time. That's pretty good. So Greg, if we're not friends after today, well, I'll do better next time. But in the meantime, it is my pleasure to introduce my friend, community leader, advocate for the state of Indiana and this community, Greg Gibson.
Well, you can tell by that picture that Larry and I have been friends for a very, very long time. We also share a similar taste in fashion. I think I still own those shorts. Thanks to the Capital Improvement Board, Vigo County, the City of Terre Haute, and Larry Bird fans everywhere. It's my great pleasure to help introduce a man who truly needs no introduction. A man whose skill with the basketball, fierce determination, and competitive fire has amazed us for many, many years. And he continues to dazzle us today. Larry Bird's a true basketball icon, a living legend, and a dear friend. Larry's truly been a huge influence on my life. The close relationship between he and the Gibson family spans 48 years and has been a true blessing to all of us. Being a second hometown also blesses the City of Terre Haute. Bird has brought our city unmatched recognition and benefit over the past 4.5 decades. I'm very excited to see the Larry Bird Museum become a reality for Terre Haute, the state of Indiana, and basketball enthusiasts everywhere. This museum is not only a tribute to his greatness on the court, but a testament to the impact he's had on the lives of so many. For me, it's a reminder of great times and amazing adventures, an era of brilliance in basketball. Nobody played the game like Larry Bird, and I'm not sure anyone ever will again. To help prove that point and to help introduce Larry, please watch the screen for a video that illustrates some of that brilliance. Thank you.
There have been players who were great at one aspect of the game. Deadly shooters, outstanding ball hawks or shot blockers and so forth. But Larry Bird is one of only a handful of NBA stars who excelled in every facet of the game. And that's what defines greatness in any athlete. He was a winner. He was a champion.
Are the NBA World Champions. I won this one for Terre Haute.
Hello, Terre Haute. Always good to be back here. I want to thank everyone that had anything to do with putting this museum together. I know it's not easy. It takes a lot of time, a lot of people. But I think you'll enjoy it. I know there'll be thousands of young kids come through there. And like I always say, if just one of them gets a feeling to do something, not only in basketball, but other sports, and successful at it, it's done its job. You know, my journey started over 40 years ago. And it's not a journey that you can go alone. Never really felt I went alone because of fans like you. We won together, we lost together, we stayed together, and here we are again today. The one thing that I always tried to figure out was in 1979, how in the heck did Indiana State get to the final game of the NCAA tournament? I mean, think about that. The year before, before the year started, I think we only had 3 starters back, or 3 players back. They put together a team that believed in one another, played together, everyone knew their role. We never thought we was going to get there. We didn't even talk about it. We just took it one game at a time. The next thing you know, we're in the final game. And once we got there, we thought we was going to win. Just unfortunately, we played against a better team that day. But my career, I'm a shy introvert. How the heck I keep getting up here on stage talking to thousands of people? It's always been amazing to me, but it's because of the love and respect that I've always had for my fans and the love and respect that they show me back. And today is a special day for me because you're here. If you were not here, it means nothing. So thank you, and God bless each and every one of you.
Okay, Larry, all right. Well, I think there was a chant that had started and I stopped it when I got up here. So let's just try that one more time. Larry, 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 Larry. We may not get to do that again for a while, Larry, so we got to get it in now. Larry, thank you. You have made Terre Haute proud over and over again. Thanks to you and your family for being with us today. You had quite a few people made the journey with you, so thank you. Thanks for allowing us to celebrate you and your legacy and the impact you've made on Terre Haute, our great Hoosier state, and the game we all love. After all, it is Indiana. Please stay and enjoy the live music, which will be performing here in just a few minutes, the beer garden, food, games, and activities, and the 3-on-3 tournament, which will be right over here on 8th Street, from players all over the Wabash Valley, high school standouts, so you're going to see some good basketball, And first things first, we'll have a performance by the TJ Experience Dance Club prior to the 3-on-3 tournament. So please stick around. This goes on all day until 4 o'clock, and enjoy the festivities. Thanks to Downtown Terre Haute for putting this together in such a meaningful way. And so, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this Hoops Fest right here in downtown Terre Haute, and thank you.